Well, what's up, my head of householders? I want to thank you guys for sticking with me. I want to thank you guys for being here again. Now we are just about at the end of the 11 points that I wanted to share with you that I said it will change your life. It will enhance your relationship 100%. No, I'm going to go back 110%. I want to go beyond that 100% because I guarantee you I'm positive that your marriage, your life will be changed when you watch these videos and not just watch them, but do what we talk about. I love what Jesus said. It says, even more blessed is the man who hear the word of God and put it into practice. Like I said in the last video, having a seed in your hand is not going to give you a harvest. It must be placed in the ground. You got to put it in the ground. So let us recap over the points that we went over so far in those other three videos. The first one is love is patient, love is kind, love is not jealous, love is not boastful, love is not proud, love is not rude, love is not irritable. Love never demands its own way. Love keeps no record of being wrong. So the next two that we're going to get into is the love does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoice whenever the truth wins out. And the last one will be, which is number 11, love never gives up. This is a big one. Never lose faith, is always hopeful and endures through every circumstances. So let us jump right into the last two, which the first one is love does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoice whenever the truth wins out. You see, love values truth and fairness over personal gain and satisfaction. I'm going to say that again. Love values truth and fairness over personal gain and satisfaction. You know, sometimes when things happen in life, we feel like it is our right to retaliate in a way that we think is right because of what happened. Okay, you hit me first. I have the right to hit you back. You said something to me. I have the right to say it back to you and to be even more hurtful. You see, love takes no pleasure in wrongdoing or unfairness. It stands against injustice and celebrates when honesty, integrity, and righteousness prevail. You might think it's right for you to respond in a certain way. But you got to understand, you are the head of your household and you have people looking at you. You have your wife looking at you. You have your children looking at you. And if you have nieces and nephews, they are looking at you too. They are looking at how uncle respond. If you have cousins, they are looking at how cousin respond. And like I said before, people learn differently. Some of them learn by seeing, by observing, and some of them learn faster by reading. It doesn't matter. They're still going to pick up what has been presented to them. What they see in front of them, they're going to catch on. So, love values truth and fairness over personal gain and satisfaction. Like I said, the way you respond, you might think it's the right way. But then you look around and your children are looking at you like, really, daddy? Really? Something might happen, whether it's in the political arena or in your own life, and you rejoice that this person who hurt you has now been apprehended, or whatever they did, they are paying twice for it. But the question is, what message are you sending to your children? What message are you sending? What positive attitude are you displaying for your children? And even for your loved one, even for your wife, even for your wife, what attitude are you displaying? You see, for personal gain and satisfaction, it might feel good because yes, they were punished. But sometimes It is so good if you can demonstrate grace, if you can show grace, not coming down hard on that person because they deserve that. I remember back in a few years ago, there was this young man whose brother was shot by a police officer. And in the courtroom, he forgave her and gave her a hug. And so many people came down on him with all kind of comments, all kind of opinions was spoken against him. They felt like he should not have done what he did as far as grace. Now that she's been punished, he should have rejoiced about that. But you see, like it said, love does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. The truth has wins out right there. The truth of forgiveness, the truth of grace, even though she will still be punished for what she have done. The truth has went out, has went out right there. Like I said, do to others as you would like them to do unto you. Show mercy so that mercy will be shown to you. This is love. This is the kind of love that we should be displaying because we don't know where our children, our spouse will be in the next few days or moments or whatever, or years. What mistake they could have made that you would like for them to be shown mercy as well, instead of the whole world coming down on them and rejoicing because they have made a mistake. A true head of household does not have pleasure, it does not take pleasure in doing wrong or unfairness because he knows that whatever he does as an example in his family, it can also be passed on to his children. Making that statement about do what I say and don't do what I do doesn't work all the time. That does not work all the time because, like I said again, people learn differently. They learn in different ways. They picked up things different. Look at some mechanics. Some of them went to school and they learned a trade fast. They picked up the trade in school. Some of them, they shadow someone and they learn just as well as the one who went to college. People learn differently. So we have to be mindful. We have to be aware of the reaction or what at the end of the day, the effect that it will have on our family and those around us. That we are not rejoicing because someone fall. And how many times you have seen people done that? As soon as someone fall, as soon as they read some kind of a blog or statement about someone fall or someone who have money because of their misconception about rich folks, they begin to rejoice because now they're in jail or something. They have done something wrong, and they rejoice about that simply because of their misconception about money. They tie the two together, the person and the money, their achievement, and because they have it, they think that they are evil. And the thing that they have done now is so evil that they just, whether it's true or not, they heard about it and they begin to despise that person. They rejoice because they heard that person fall. But you got to understand also what you sow is what you're going to reap. What you send out is what will come back to you. It's like a boomerang. It says to bless those that curse you, those that despitefully use you, pray for them, not rejoicing over them. You are setting a positive attitude for your children when you begin to pray for someone who have spoken evil, who has spoken against you, who lied on you. And the reason why you can do that as a head of household is because you know who you are. You know who you are. And you are not going to allow someone or some news that is not true influence you to the point that you begin to spread or rejoice when someone fall. You don't have to take pleasure in wrongdoing, doing back tit for tat because they have done that. You know who you are. You know who you are. You celebrate when honesty and integrity and righteousness prevail because you know what? At the end of the day, they're going to see who you really are by your action. They're going to see your honesty. They're going to see your integrity because now they say all these negative things about you, but you are blessing them anyway. You are not responding in a negative way. They're seeing that righteousness, your lifestyle is prevailing because now you're practicing what you preach. You are doing what you say. You are a doer also. So, number four, not number four, number 11, I want to say. Number 11. So, number 11, love never gives up, never lose faith, is always hopeful and endures through every circumstances. I like this one. I like all of them. I really do. But this one here, it is so it touches so much of my life. Love never gives up, never lose faith, is always hopeful and endures through every circumstances. This is powerful. See, love is steadfast and resilient. It remains committed even in the face of difficulties or setback. Love maintains hope, believes in the best, and doesn't abandon relationship or causes. I love that. Love never abandoned relationship. It persists through trials, showing unwavering support and trust. Oh, that sounds so good. That feels so good. I can see myself in that right there. I can see myself when I went through that dark time in my life. Love is steadfast and resilient. Because I believe a relationship should be built in love. I began to seek. I want to be that head of household. I wanted a relationship again after my first divorce. And in order for me to really have that relationship that I really want, I have to face the setbacks, the difficulties, and work through those difficulties by letting go of the past. Sometimes it's not easy. That's why it is so important to have an accountability partner, to have a coach, to have someone, not someone who is beating you over the head, but someone who is encouraging you to keep moving forward. Yes, you can do it. I know you can. One step at a time, brother. Let's go. How you doing? They're calling, they're checking up on you. You see, it remains committed. Love remains committed, even in the face of difficulties. I, I, I just believe that love is always there. Some people say, "Well, there's no love in this world." I don't believe that. God is love, and as long as God is alive, as long as God lives, as long as He dwells in us, love is still in the world. And it said God is omnipresent, which means that love is everywhere, because God can be everywhere. God is everywhere. Love maintains hope. It maintains hope even when it seems like it's the worst time in your life that you ever faced. It's like the darkest era of your life. When you're facing some things, when you have made a mistake, it maintains hope. When your partner, when your spouse is going through some changes in life, I didn't understand how the woman body sometimes talk about hot flashes and emotions and all these different things that they have to deal with. And sometimes for a man, it might be a dark time in their life because of emotions. Because you got to be mindful how you handle things. Love maintains hope because love believe that, like it says, weeping may last for a night, but joy coming in the morning. Joy comes in the morning. Love maintains hope. It's like we're gonna get through this, even in the tough times, whether it's a financial challenge, whether it have something to do with health, whether it have something to do with children. Love maintains hopes. It's like we're gonna get through this. We've been here before. We can make it. Love believe in the best. I believe that I deserve the best. I believe that my wife deserves the best. I believe that my family deserves the best. I believe that everyone deserves the best. Why? Because there's more than enough for all of us. More than enough that we don't have to backbite. We don't have to try to get over and someone else. I believe you deserve the best. And I believe that there's the best out there for you. There's the best wife. There's the best husband. There's the best partner out there for you. I asked for the best and I received the best. Love believe in the best. It believe in giving his best. Love believing not just giving 50% or hold back. I didn't want to give 50%. When I came into this relationship that I am in with my wife now, I came in intended to give 100%. Because if I give 50%, which means that I'm holding back half. You heard the song said 50-50 love. No, I want 100%. Love, believe in the best, believe in giving its best. Give your best to your family. Give your best and you will receive your best. What you give, it comes back to you. And it does not abandon relationship. It doesn't matter how hard it is. Love doesn't abandon relationships. It does not walk away because you burn the food. It does not walk away because you can make a cake. It does not walk away because right now you're not the best cook. He understands that your gifts, your talents, it can be developed. It does not walk away, does not abandon relationship because you're feeling sick. You're not your best now. I've seen people, family, whose wife have dementia and they never walk away from that. They stick with their wife, keep that wife at home, and take care of their wife until they make the transition. Love does not abandon relationships. His integrity is in the vow that he made. He gonna be there, thick or thin. He gonna be there until transition take place. It persists through trials. Sometimes it can be some trial in times. Love persists. He's not gonna give up. He's not going to throw in the towel. He's not going to walk away. People might say things. People might look down on him. It might look like he's at the last. He have the last nickel. He's about to be put out on the street, but he persists. He never give up. He have hope. He believe in the best. And he never abandoned relationships. It shows unwavering support and trust. Unwavering support. It doesn't matter what it is. You might be tired. You might have things to do. He shows unwavering support. Sometimes it takes, oh my goodness, it takes work to build a business. And you are building your business. And sometimes it takes traveling, it takes going to some meetings, it takes hours of sitting at the desk while the love is doing that, while the wife is doing that. Love, we're focusing on the head of household because we are talking about growing and becoming the best version of you while she's there for hours trying to work on that business. You are taking care of the kids, putting the food on the table, warming up the food, maybe cooking something, going out to get something. It shows unwavering support and trust knowing that what she's doing later on in life, it will benefit all of us. He knows that what she's doing will benefit us. He trusted her. She she knows what she had. She she cherished her family and she's doing what she can. Love supports her, showing unwavering support. When we build these relationship and this genuine love, it have no choice but to go up. When we add another log to the fire, it have no choice but to get brighter and hotter, warming everyone that is in that room. I'm telling you, man, if you really want to have a strong and successful marriage, a relationship that you can set a solid foundation for your children. I'm not saying they have to live your life, but it said to train up a child in the way they should go. Support them, give them something to stand on, something to build on, so that when they leave, they can remember the talks that you have, the support that you have shown. You believe in them, you have given them your best. Even when things was difficult, you were there. They have seen your unwavering support. You trust them. You're not there demanding your own way. It's your way or the highway. No, you have shown the genuine love. And we talk about Joseph in the beginning of the first video, how he loved Mary. And because of his love and because of his integrity, he was going to put her away privately because he did not want to shame her. For most people, if they find out that they're about to get married to someone and they find out that they are pregnant and it's not their child, most people, because of what the money they already spend and the time they put in, they want to shame that person. They will do whatever it takes for them to shame that person. But love, when love inside of you, it is unconditional. There is no strings attached. You're going to remain the person that you are regardless. Tough times or not, you remain steadfast and you will see your relationship soaring. You will see your marriage being blissful. You will see the joy and you begin to experience this wonderful, loving family that you have. So I'm telling you, head of households, if you follow these points that I've given you, if you listen to these videos and do what they said, you might have to watch them over and over again. But I promise you that these principles are principles that have been tried, proven that they work straight from the Creator's book. They came straight from God. And the scripture said there is no lie in God. God is all truth. He knows what you need even before you ask. He has given you everything pertaining to life and godliness. And this right here is something that I'm telling you that can make you prosperous mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially in all areas of your life. I have used these principles, and that is what got me where I'm at today. These principles right here. Like I said earlier, there is nothing new under the sun. So if someone is trying to tell you, hey, I got some secrets that can make you, these are not secrets. You see, they were there for us, but so many refuse to seek. They refuse to be obedient and obey. It says, seek and you shall find. You have to seek. It's there. It's there for us to find. And God wants us to have them. because he wants us to have this marriage. He wants us to have a relationship. He wants us to have a family. He wants us to have children. That is a gift, and they can go out there with the experience, with the example that we set before them, and have a wonderful life as well. Give them something to build on. Give them something to build on. If you love them, if you love your family, you will seek to enhance your life, because we are talking about building stronger head of household, planting the seed in the head of household that will not just impact his life, but his life will impact his whole family. Again, this is Nelson. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe to the channel. Go to at Nelson Robinson Senior HOH and check out all of our videos there. And also check out my website at nelsonrobinsonsenior.com. Drop me a line. Let me know if these videos are helping you, if there's something else that you want me to discuss or talk about, something that would help you to grow, whether it's financially, spiritually, physically. It doesn't matter. We want you to grow and to be the best version of yourself, the best head of household, the best father, the best lover, the best friend, the best example in your family. Until next time, we love you. Peace, and we are out.